Yo, do you need something?
Please, I need some Gatorade.
Yo, Gatorade, what for?
Cause I'm thirsty. Give me something.
But what? Hydrates you better.
Just give me anything. I'm desperate.
Alright, try this water.
It's a little warm.
Yo, take some ice cubes, twin.
Yo, what's that, twin?
It's just frozen water, twin.
Wow, it's so cold, but why is it floating? I thought solids were supposed to be denser.
Yeah, that's what ice does because of the crystal structure between the molecules that are formed with hydrogen bonds.
What's a hydrogen bond?
It's a weak attraction between like the slightly positive hydrogens on one part of the molecule and the slightly negative oxygen like on the other molecule.
And that creates the lattice?
Yes, water freezes and the molecules are headed in a rigid and spaced structure.
Oh, so it's less dense.
Yeah, that's why it floats and like it makes an insulating coat over lakes.
Why does that matter?
It traps heat in the water below. If ice sank, lakes would freeze from the bottom up and aquatic life wouldn't survive the winter.
Ah, so the crystal structures protects the fish and stuff. Where can I get some more?
It's water, bro. You can just find it in the ocean. But like if you cut it from the ocean, it might be a little bit salty.
But I've never seen salt in the ocean. It looks clear and blue and there's no like salt rocks.
That's because the water like breaks down the salt into like its ions. That's why it's known as the universal solvent. It's just so good at breaking stuff down.
But how can it do that?
The H and the O, hydrogen and oxygen, from polar covalent bonds together makes uneven charges in the water molecules. So there's two sections of partial positive charge by the H and two sections of partial negative charge by the oxygens.
What causes polarity between the charges?
The oxygen molecule is greedier than the hydrogen molecule, so it pulls the shared electron closer and makes charges uneven.
So the positive charges pull out the chlorine and the negative ones pull out the sodium?
Yeah. But it only works for ionic compounds because covalent ones share electrons, so that their bonds are like tighter, so you can't like pull them apart as easily.
Wow, the charges sound pretty unhealthy.
Those are nothing to worry about, bro. Charges just attract things together. They don't shock you or anything. So water's like pretty healthy.
Really?
Yeah, it's even good for plants too. They get it from the ground and through the roots.
But how do the plants carry it to all the leaves at the top?
The water uses cohesion to stick to each other to form a chain of water like molecules between, like inside the plants with hydrogen bonds.
Well, how does it stick to the plant?
It uses like adhesion with more H bonds.
So adhesion is with other molecules and cohesion is just with water molecules? Wow, they sound pretty strong. But if it's sticking to the plant, wouldn't it just stay in place?
So like when the water evaporates, it like naturally goes up. So basically, it's like a chain. So the top is like pulling the bottom up.
Why does any of this matter? I thought water was dangerous though because it shocks people.
Yo, I already said water doesn't shock people. Like pure water doesn't conduct electricity at all.
Wait, really? Then why have I seen signs that say don't swim during a storm?
That's because pure, it doesn't have ions in it.
So the water isn't the one doing the shocking?
Nope, the water's just a stage.
The stage?
Yeah, its polarity separates the ions so they can move freely.
So the ions carry the shocks.
Yup, exact. They all just need the water to flow.
Oh, so water enables conductivity without being the conductor itself?
Right on the money.
But I've seen spiders and bugs walk on water before. How does that work?
Yo, that's surface tension. It's like more polarity because like low-key polarity just caused all of this.
So polar bonds make water molecules stick together, right?
Yup, that's cohesion.
And that creates the surface tension?
The surface molecules are pulled inward by the neighbors and form a layer.
Like an invisible skin on top.
Basically, it's strong enough to support small and light creatures.
So they aren't floating, they're just standing on that layer?
You got it. They just have to be light enough to break the bonds. To not break the bonds.
That's a pretty cool way to get across a pond.
Nature's built-in bridge. Yo, thanks for watching.
Yo, I might really buy some water if I get out of this desert.
For real, bro, you should. It's only $99.
Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, roda meu coração. Vai quicando,
vai voltar. Lembra daquela garota, agora ela quer me dar.
Hoje a vida mudou. E hoje eu não quero mais pegar você. Sabe por quê? Porque é suave. Eu vou pegar e ela